Hello and welcome. Today we're going to have another series of guides starting out. These are going to be very, very quick. We're going to try and get through them as fast as we can, and so that way you're not sitting around. So hopefully you enjoy. This is going to be the strength build guide. So I've made this little graphic here real quick. It's just very basic. The point of this isn't to be the most efficient possible. You just want to be able to clear PvE and make it to the hardest dungeon and earn the best ROI. So this is really just for newcomers. I'll have this linked in the description so you can find this graphic and save it if you want to. So basically, level 1, you're just going to pop into Glimmer of Hope. Do 5 of these. That'll get you to level 2. Nice and easy. Equip whatever the best weapon is stat-wise. Just count up the stats. Doesn't really matter what you pick. And then you're going to put all of your points into Strength. Level 2 and 3, you're going to be doing Hogger, Normal, and then possibly Heroic if you get some more stats. You're going to be looking for a Sledgehammer and a Copper Plate. You could, of course, find better. You could find a Crusader's Cloak, something like that. Would, of course, be better, and you would, of course, use that if you hit it, or like Blade of the Beast or something. But on average, this is what you're going to be expecting to find while you're doing Hogger. At level 3, you're pretty much going to start looking, as long as you've hit your items, especially if you've also hit a rune. You're going to want to move on to Children's Cries and look for that Hunter's Boomerang with a good strength roll. Around level 5, you're going to want to move on to Croc and look for that Centurion Breastplate to upgrade your armor. Level 6, you're going to move on to Olgo. Look to pick up that Copper Plate and the Skull Masher. Level 7, move on to Farmhand. Look to upgrade to the Platinum Bludgeon. Around level 8, you can usually start doing Normal Awakened and start looking for the solid gold or polished gold plate and the Starry Night, both of which are rares, both of which are good, but the uncommons from this dungeon is also very good. Once you hit level 9, you're probably going to be moving on to Awakened Heroic and looking for level 24 versions of these. Once you're level 9, you're basically just going to keep doing Awakened Heroic or whatever the hardest dungeon is that's out at the time, and quickly start grinding up to max experience. Once you're at max experience, you can just keep doing the most difficult dungeon that's out. You shouldn't have any problem just tossing all of your points in strength for now. Maybe once you get to 90 points in strength, you stop doing that and start putting them into something else. But generally, you can put all of your points into strength. You're just going to be looking for these. As far as best in slots go, both of the shard pieces are really good. The Spectral Whip from Heroic Awakened is very good. Spectral Splint, despite not having any strength, is still a best in slot on strength builds because it pairs nicely with the strength int weapons like the axe, and will turn you into a very powerful character. Also, the Dark Crusader's Cloak from Witching Hour, which you don't actually do when leveling up. But if you're looking for best in slot, maybe you'll want to grab that. And you're going to want the Inflame Rune. That is going to be your best rune for clearing PvE. Generally, for an ideal build, you want around 90 points of strength and then enough intelligence to increase your hit chance, or enough agility to increase your evade, and then also get enough wisdom to get your hit chance up. Ideally, you'd really love to go strength agility, but it's very, very hard to get enough wisdom because you want like 60 plus wisdom, and that's pretty tough to get just from gear. So yeah, that's kind of where it's at. A very, very quick guide on strength and how you're going to want to do it. This is just meant to be something very, very quick that people are able to pop into when they're brand new and learn what to do for leveling up. Strength, I would not at this time recommend strength. Of course, if you're in the Discord a month from now and people are recommending strength, maybe you will want to go strength. But right now, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not the fastest for leveling up. It's not the greatest for clearing PvE. That being said, all builds can clear PvE right now if you get to the top end gear. If you have Polished Plate and Starry Night, which are only rares, you can get these pretty easily. Yeah, get those. You're going to be able to clear any kind of PvE that is in the game right now without any difficulty, so it doesn't really matter which build you go in that respect. It's just going to take you a little bit longer to build up with strength compared to other builds. So I would generally recommend going agility instead, but strength is still a viable option if you want to spread out and have multiple different builds. Feel free to go with strength. But that'll be it for this guide. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and in the description will be a link to this post where you can save this graphic if you so desire.